Now let's get right into our trivia. We want to welcome in this morning, of course, Pretty Lad from the Yellowstone Historical Society. Good morning. And of course, Allison's back for our monthly edition of Zoo Trivia. So here we go. We didn't, okay, go ahead, Miller. First question. Much to discuss, but go ahead.
All right, here we go. See, I'm a World War II buff, so I love this question. In 1943, a bomber squadron in Montana sought a mascot. The Flying Bruins in Cutbank, Montana had a logo depicting a bear throwing a bomb, but they wanted a live bear cub as their official mascot. So a local area commercial club and a zoo donated a bear cub to the squadron. So here was that question. Which area commercial club and local zoo donated a bear cub to the Flying Bruins bomber squadron in Montana during World War II back in 1943?
Alrighty, so the answer is the Red Lodge Commercial Club, and the local zoo, the See 'em Alive Zoo, was the zoo that donated. We didn't have a winner this week. We had one person who was really close, but no winner this week, so we stumped you. And so, Pretty, tell us a little bit about this whole deal. I mean, we also would like a live mascot, but different days.
Yeah. Well, you have one today.
We do.
That's true.
Once a month, you get a live mascot.
Yeah, we do.
And fortunately, we know what happens to the live mascots that come from our zoo.
Yes.
This was a very common practice in World War II. Bomber squads, squads of the military would use powerful animals as their mascots. And they truly, as we see mascots, we used to see them on the football fields, and we used to see them throughout society, and now we see stuffed animals. But during World War II, the mascot they wanted was a grizzly bear cub, and they were the Bombing Bruins. They had their depiction is a bear throwing the bomb on the side of their bomber squads. In World War II, the bomber squads practiced in Montana. The land was perfect with our prairies and our high mountains. It matched the European theater. So there are still remnants across Montana of the World War II radar bases. Lewistown, you're one of them, up there on Judith Mountain. But they were all over, and they flew around, and they trained here in Montana to go over and fight in Europe. Now, they got the bear cub, the See 'em Alive Zoo. It was actually the owners of the zoo gave the bear to Red Lodge, and Red Lodge gave the bear to the bombing squadron of Cutbank.
Okay.
What happened to the bear?
Yeah, I was going to ask
that. That is the question.
What did happen to the bear?
What happened to the bear?
Well, I don't know. We do know it came from the See 'em Alive Zoo.
Without the most stellar reputation.
Without the most stellar reputation. We know they've tried to let their animals go, and they have come back. We know that they sold their pelts in their commercial shop. We know the See 'em Alive Zoo did a great job for Red Lodge. They brought people to Red Lodge for years. But whatever happened to the bear, I have no idea.
Okay, so we couldn't find that in the history books. But Allison, if a local team asked for a mascot now, I mean,
you know, when I first saw this question, I was a little worried, but then I saw the year and I was like, okay, it's not Zoo Montana. I'm gonna tell you, I had to raise baby otters in my house at one point. I cannot imagine raising anything else, let alone a grizzly bear cub. So I don't think any mascots anytime soon.
Right. So was the bear at the airport? Was the, you know what I mean?
You know, there's an article. I'm sure if you'll look on Q2 later, you'll see the two articles. The one of them saying, we want a bear, we're the best in the world, and we want a bear, and Red Lodge answering the call. Now, how they got it there, I did lots of research to see if I could find what happened to the bear. No one's talking.
No one's talking. It's lost
I
to
do want to say to our listeners, come on, guys.
She's disappointed. No one won this week.
You have been learning about Area Zoo, 1944. We only had one in the area.
Yeah.
We've been talking about the zoos for a year now. Come on.
Failed your pop quiz.
Yeah.
For
pop
shame.
Quiz. Right, we did get Red Lodge, we just didn't get
See 'em Alive Zoo. All righty.
Well,
better luck next week.
Yeah, better luck next week.
Yeah, better luck next week. Thanks so much, Prudy, for that great research. There'll be an article up later with more on what we do know about this bear. And Allison will be back with another critter in just a few minutes. We'll be back right after this.